Hello and welcome. In today's Barefoot Morning Letter, we're going to explore a really profound idea. What if you could choose not just how you live, but how your life ends? We're talking about a philosophy for a long, healthy life that's beautiful all the way to the end.
So let's dive right in. Take a look at these two flowers on your screen, the magnolia and the camellia. At a glance, they might seem similar, but they tell two completely different stories about how a life can be lived and how it can finish.
And trust me, this is way more than just a botany lesson. This is actually a powerful metaphor for the kind of life we can choose to live, and the kind of ending we can aim for.
Okay, first, let's talk about the magnolia. It's absolutely stunning, right? When it blooms, its flowers open up like these beautiful white lanterns, always reaching for the sky. It really is a symbol of elegance and beauty. But here's the thing, that incredible beauty is short-lived. Its end is described as shabby, almost gruesome. The petals wither, they turn a sad brown, and they just cling to the branches. It's this slow, drawn-out decline, a really stark contrast to its vibrant beginning.
But now, let's look at the camellia. This is a completely different story. Instead of withering away on the branch, it lets go in one single perfect moment, right at the absolute peak of its beauty.
You see, its end isn't a decline. It's a statement. It's this dignified, clean finish. People say the camellia blooms twice, once on the tree and then again on the ground, making this incredible carpet of color. It holds on to its beauty right until the very last moment. So, okay, beautiful flowers, great metaphor. But what does this have to do with us? How does this tale of two flowers really connect to our own lives and our own health? Well, when you think about it, we all face this exact choice. Do we live a magnolia life, where we might have a great run but then face a long, slow decline with illness and dependency? Or do we choose the camellia life, one that's healthy, vibrant, and dignified, right to the very end?
And this philosophy suggests a really simple but powerful path to that camellia life, the daily practice of barefoot walking.
Now, the promises behind this practice, they're huge. The idea is that it can do more than just prevent disease. It can actually provide a cure for illnesses you already have, and even bring back a sense of youthfulness and energy. Okay, so let's move from the idea to reality. Let's look at some really powerful stories from people in the community who've actually put this whole philosophy into practice.
All right, first up, get this, an incredible case of an 80-year-old man. He was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer, and sadly, it had already spread to his bones.
But after just 6 months of combining his medication with daily barefoot walking, his PSA level, which is a really key cancer marker, reportedly dropped all the way down to a normal 0.2.
The result? Well, his case is presented as a complete cure, a remarkable turnaround. And it doesn't stop there. Here's another story. This one is about a 76-year-old man who was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer.
Now, what's so amazing about his story is the claim that he achieved a full cure by only using barefoot walking and making changes to his diet. That's it. No surgery, no chemotherapy, no radiation.
You know, these stories, whether you see them as anecdotes or as proof, they all carry this really powerful message, that we might just have a lot more control over our own health than we think.
So, if you're thinking about trying this, the absolute #1 thing to remember is consistency. It's all about making it a daily practice. But you also have to be safe. It's a good idea to make sure your tetanus shot is up to date. And a big one, especially for the winter, after you walk, always wash your feet really well and then slather on a good moisturizer to keep your heels from cracking. So if this has sparked something in you, your journey can literally start today. If you want support, you can join the National Barefoot Walking Movement headquarters on Neighbor Cafe to share stories and get info. And of course, if you found this explainer helpful, please give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
And this image right here, it just brings everything full circle, doesn't it? The goal is to live this vibrant, beautiful life, and to end it with that very same dignity and beauty, to really, truly live the camellia life.
So, the question is simple. Are you ready to live the camellia life? The path laid out here is simple, it's accessible to pretty much everyone, and it all starts with just a single barefoot step. Thanks for tuning in.